Today we'll review Sayonara Wild Hearts. Let's go.
Until one day her heart broke so violently that her sorrow echoed through space and time. So our saga begins tonight, yet eons ago, just here, yet light years away. Long ago, a harmonious universe existed beyond ours, and three divine arcana watched over it. But one night, a cursed arcana intersected the astral highways, and along with her star-crossed allies, they stole all harmony and hid it in their vile hearts. Trio started to fade, they created a heroine from the shards of a broken heart and hoped that she would one day be strong enough to save their world.
Alright humans, let's get into it. Many things have been said about Sayonara Wild Hearts. I mean, plenty is out there, right? Many of them true. However, some of them, I believe, in my opinion, my humble opinion, are a little off the mark. I don't think they dive deep enough into what the game is. They focus too much only on the casual gameplay of this game, and it's meant to be a casual game. I think that's where they err, and they err deeply because they're looking at this as strictly a game presentation, which it clearly is not. Clearly, this is just not only a game. For the developers, there was more into it. You could tell that whoever was working on this game was not only a fan of gaming, they were gamers themselves, and true gamers that have, deep influences in games of the past. I think Sayonara Wild Hearts can be best described as a work of art experienced through somebody else's dream. If that makes any sense. A dream that at many times runs at a frantic pace from what you can see here. But because of its presentation and because of the imagery, it's a relaxing experience. Yes, it's frantic relaxation, if that can be a thing. And I can tell you, everybody that saw me play this game and everybody that I shared this game with, had the same point of view. That this game, even though it was so fast, it was very relaxing. It's not like when you're playing, for example, other games, very fast-paced games where you get very stressed. This, you're running at a fast pace, but it's very relaxing. Now let me tell you, ever since I saw the first images of this game, I saw the strong influences here, not only of anime, SMT, Persona, what have you, but this is not to say that this is an imitation. In no sense does this game imitate any of those games. I have to say, rather, it pays homage to them, through influences. For example, the use of arcanas, character designs, and imagery. But it pays homage to it in a very respectful way where, it's not imitating those games at all. It's just a completely new experience. Something, as far as gameplay, those other games never had. I've always been the kind of gamer that experiences plenty of hidden gems. Like in this period of time, you have the Marios coming out, the Zeldas, a lot of corporate games out there. And let me tell you, in this case, here again, this is a casual game. Casual game that's $12.99, right? And at that price, it offers more in gameplay and experience and entertainment that most of the microtransaction-ridden products out there, in corporate gaming today. In many ways, Wild Hearts represent what we thought as gamers was going to be the future of gaming, right? Casual game experiences with, people taking chances, doing different things, which is not at all the reality today, right? Well, what do we have? First-person shooters, microtransactions, just corporate gaming really does rule the roost for the most part. So this game is just a breath of fresh air, along with many others. I don't want to make it seem like this is the only one, but this really gives me hope for the future. Now, getting back to the game, Sayonara Wild Hearts is more than just a casual game. And I think this is where a lot of reviewers get it wrong, because they only judge it based on the gameplay. And, they judge it against other platformers and maybe rhythm games. And this game is really a hybrid of sorts. What this game really is, at its core, is a musical. This is really a musical story set to a game. Well, guys, that was the review. I have to say, I have to surrender my heart to Sayonara Wild Hearts. Everybody that I've showed this game to, I'm serious, guys, they really enjoyed it. They've been blown away, not only by its simplicity, but by the music. It's very relaxing. Simogo, I think is the company, how you pronounce it, did a great job here. You could tell this is a labor of love for them. You could tell that the people that made this video game are gamers, are familiar with these genres that we've so loved for the longest time. And like I said, even though they have heavy influences from all these different areas, right? Whether it's anime, whether it's, Shin Megami Tensei, it's not an imitation of those games. It's a love letter. It's an homage to those games and to our past, but looking towards the future. I'm telling you, this gives me hope. It gives me hope for you young gamers up there. It gives me hope to be a gamer, at this time in being able to experience not only the new, but some of the old, and, just an exciting time to be a gamer. All right, guys, I want to thank you for joining me on another episode. Remember, never ever be afraid to be happy. Take care.